Welcome to this week's energy forecast. I'm Sarah Louise. I'm an intuitive and I'm a reader of the cosmic weather. And I'm here showing up each week to share with you my intuitive take on the week. So, what energy is going to be around, how it feels, and how you can best navigate yourself through the week. So, my beautiful friends, we are, well and truly into the first month of this year. And I feel like the energy is just starting to move. It's like we're just waking up into this new year. And it's not a sudden, I'm awake and here it is. It's like this kind of unfolding, gently awakening. It's like if you imagine like a seed growing, it's like we're just peeping, through the dirt and just kind of that little first little bit. Yeah, and it's like, oh, it feels different. Oh, it is different. The light's different. It's all different. Yeah. We're coming, we're coming to the end this week. Capricorn season ends. And Capricorn season, I always feel, is quite kind of serious, can be a little bit heavy. There's kind of work to be done. Um, and we're going into Aquarius season this week. And it's a bit more quirky. It's a bit more like, I'm all right, I've got me. Um, Rather than let me carry everyone up the hill. It's like, actually, no, I'm good. Like, I've got me. You can walk yourself up the hill. It's a little bit more independent. It's like more curious, which I really like. So the kind of serious moves into curious. So I like that this week. It was funny. I was just in an appointment with a beautiful, old, lovely, beautiful healer that I see whenever I can. And he said to me, "So, Sarah, what's happening this year?" Very serious. And I was like, well, blah, 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 blah. It's a year of quick change. It's a year that once it finally gets going, it's going to be kind of very deep and transformational, and things are going to happen quite quickly. And the veil is thin. I kept saying the veil is really thin this year. It's like the truth will surface, the bullshit will fall away, and your frequency really matters. And we're going to start to just really kind of call in I call it our family of frequency, and really repel. And it's going to be very clear, what we can't tolerate, won't tolerate anymore. It's like, actually, no. And the clarity in that, and it's not in a nasty it's just like, no. Yeah, it's so clear, and it's so kind of things are going to become more transparent, and I like it. And you might have found that's kind of kicking in, and it's starting to kick in last week, and it's going to keep kind of slowly coming in. If there's things that have felt blurry, or you've seen through something, but that's been foggy, and there's been manipulation, or secrecy, or that's just going to all start to really unfold. So that really excites me. I'm a realist and I'm a rawist, and I like, honesty, clarity, real, open, because that's how my nervous system it's what it needs. And that's what most of us actually really need, is we need clarity, especially those that are probably watching this, or probably 95% of you are sensitive and empathetic, and energy readers and healers. And when I say healer, it doesn't have to be somebody that is kind of practicing in a healing way. It can be just, you know you're here holding light, or you talk to people and help them. People come, it doesn't have to be, if you're in that role, if you're here and you're a healer, you're a light person on this earth. It's like the misconception and the gray areas and all of that, we're not good with that. Yeah, it's kind of like we need to see clearly, and we need to know, and because that's where we feel safe. And that's going to really start working in our favor, I do believe, because I feel like the kind of this universal wave that's coming through, that's kind of taking us through into that new frequency that comes in at the end of 27, is like washing away like all the BS, and like, and sometimes that's going to feel quite uncomfortable for us because it's like, whoa, you know, but it's, in the end, it's going to feel so much better. Yeah. And remember, I told you the biggest thing we have to do this year is stay out of the fear. Yeah, and I'm so observant of where I get pulled into it, where my little anxieties come in, and you know, there it is. I'm in that big loop, and I'm like, oh, whoa, 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 stop, stop. Yeah, distract, breathe, meditate, go for a walk, go for a run, drink some water, have a nice tea, like whatever it is in that moment, to stop that looping, come back to center, be real, be true, what's more factual than fear. Yeah. And you know, and I say this a lot, and I say it to people, and some people think I'm really naive and stupid and disconnected, and I actually don't care. But you know, separate yourself from, you know, the news and all of that, because like, it fills people with fear. And is it even true? How do you know it's even true? Like, what's even real and not real? So bring it back to your bubble, what's real for you in your bubble. Like, keep it really close, because there's enough going on in our own bubbles that's full of, you know, without bringing more of that in. Yeah. We got to work really hard right now, this week and every week, on saying super clear, super grounded, our nervous system really calm, nurturing self, listening to self. Yeah. So it's a cool week. I like this week. I like coming out of Capricorn season. That felt a bit heavy there for a while. I like going into Aquarius season. It's more zappy. It's a bit lighter. It's a bit more curious. It's a bit, you know, what's the word? Like a bit more freestyle. Yeah, and I like that. Yeah. Um, Stay super clear and focused on you. Yeah. And open up to new possibilities and new opportunities and new perspectives that are coming in. Remember that we're standing in new numerology. We can wake up every day and, you know, have new perspective. And like, I want us to really stay open. Yeah. And, you know, if something comes up that's been murky and unclear and it gets cleared, let it get cleared and move on. We've got to stop getting so stuck. Yeah, stuck in old. Yeah, let's really focus on being really present in today, not where we were yesterday, and not fearing or, you know, wondering or wishing or about what's coming. Like, let's be really like, how am I going today? How do I feel today? What's going on for me today? Like, what's my intention for today? What am I grateful for today? What do I need to let go of today? What do I need to focus on that's going to create more joy and more expansion in my life? Yeah. And remember, that ego part of us wants to come in and be right and be seen and be first and be this and be that. And that's okay. It's a part of us. But we need that balance of, yeah, okay, yeah, I hear you, ego, but right now, what's really important for me? Yeah. I got my computer behind me, behind the thing it's actually propping up. It's not normally there. And I've got how to work with the energy. Breathe more than you plan. Notice subtle inspirations. They're the seeds. Have conversations that spark rather than soothe. Like, remember the Aquarius, yeah? Action comes from alignment, not pressure. Yeah. So constantly like checking in. Does this feel aligned with me today? Because it might have felt aligned with me last week, because that's where I was different then. But today, does this still feel aligned for me? Is this good for me? Yeah. And not becoming too obsessive about any one thing. Like, I'm like a real true one for becoming obsessive about like wellness and health and blah, blah, blah. And it's like I hear myself and I'm like, just chill out. just balance, just be cool. Because, you know, if we go into those extremes in any areas, it's out of balance, right? So it's all about kind of staying balanced, staying grounded, staying true to ourselves, not too extreme, because that becomes then a little bit punishing and restrictive. I love you all. Yeah. We're in 2026. It's going to be a bit hectic this year. We're in it together. I'm going to show up here every week and share with you what I feel is coming up and let you know that you're not alone and we're not alone. I'm also going to start running in-person group events as well as my one-on-one sessions. So if you want to reach out and connect with me one-on-one, you can do that online or in person. And I'm not trying to sell myself here. I'm just telling you that if you need me, I'm here. But I'm also going to start running some new group activity sessions, experiences, different. Like I've run meditation and breath work for 15 years and I stopped doing in person when we had that beautiful shutdown world. And I really hesitated to come back out because things had changed. And when I did think about coming back out, I thought there's enough people out there doing it. I don't need to be there now. But I have a new practice and a new experience to share. And I'm so excited. And I'm going to start talking about that a bit more in the next few weeks. But that will be coming up soon. And yeah, I want to travel the world and share this one. So yeah, this will be fun. And yeah, I want us to have a bit more fun this year. Like lighten up, be more fun, be more free. Like let this rigid old way and this old frequency of just like let's just get away from that and just join in joy and vibrancy and vitality and life. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for this year. I want you to be excited too. Keep your journals, keep your cards, keep whatever practice, you know, keeps you aligned, going. And yeah, let's enjoy this crazy old ride. Have an amazing week and I send you big love.